Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Now, this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but, hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow! I'll go on, 80! Motion!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Here's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Herbert finds him over the middle. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Jack Jones making that tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
You just get the play off. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock it.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Cade. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. Picked up by the Chargers. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Chargers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Chiefs, nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting at the 10. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Free inside the 30. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ball's caught. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Smith will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
180!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker, the kickoff.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Along the right sideline, there's space. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back. Rashawn Smith. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line.
43, 15. Yellow. Hero, 15.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41.
Yellow. Attack.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Come back. Fight on these two. Hey, Sunday.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. Runs by the 30. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
43-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Fire. Attack, attack. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's the final play of our 1st half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Jake
4th
Bailey
down, and
in
on comes the
formation.
former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And it's going to be complete to Smith on the check down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 17.
They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow. Yellow.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Herbert on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Lion. Let's go.
Herbert to throw once more. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Chargers.
1st and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
McConkey's got it again. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
380. 59. Let's go.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dicker on now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the football back for a touchdown. The Chargers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
It's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Cameron Dicker
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
23-yard
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On target to Royals. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
43! 43! Attack!
Throwing again, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Yellow!
Again, Mahomes to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Yeah, with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Len McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Take it to the half. What's that?
To the air, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mahomes escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Hey, 43.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Yellow. What's that?
3rd and long for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jalen Royals on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8.
At their own 8-yard line.
380.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Home to troops right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And they pick him off again. That's their rookie from Notre Dame.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Yellow. What's that?
They'll run here on 1st down. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is 1 up to the 21 and out of bounds. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ray.
Down inside, give to Hampton. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down from the 42. Throwing now, Herbert. He just keeps finding McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go left side with Hampton. And the cutback to the middle is the right call. That is 8 yards on the carry. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Again, it's Hampton. They'll have the first down and even more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard on